Good morning and welcome to this week's Wednesday with Warbus. We're here at Altus Junior High at our district track, and we're so excited about the resurfacing that we got done, and that was because of the passing of the bond. And I'm here with Robert Garrison. He's the head high school girls and boys track coaches. So Robert, tell us what this new track means to Altus Public Schools and the track program.
Well, the new track has meant a lot to us, and it's already done a lot already for Altus. Just being able to run on a surface like today with the weather, this track is so soft on the feet of the runners, and it's so much better than what we had before, which we were having trouble even having teams come here,
Right?
Because our track was so hard. But like we've already held a small school meet here, and we had 10 teams show up, and all we had was compliment after compliment after compliment about the track. We've actually had 2 schools call wanting to know who did our track because they're wanting to get tracks like this. But
well,
this
that's awesome. So the small school, they brought 10 schools. That's great economic development. When we talked about that, when we got this done, that it would open up opportunities for Altus in general.
Yeah.
So,
well, and one of the things every one of those teams got when they walked in, I gave them a list of every restaurant in Altus, every quick stop in Altus. And, one of the first things one of the teams did, Clinton, when they got here, the first thing they did was drop off their team and go to McDonald's and got biscuits for them all and come back over here, And it brought a lot of people in.
That's great. That's great. So tell us kind of what your season's looking like, what you've already done, and the future, and anything you can tell us about the track.
Well, so far we've been to one track meet. We went to more. This has been kind of a new season for Altus. We've combined, with me being the head of both teams, we made it to where now I have more assistants. So Jake Benway is my assistant, Rick Patterson my assistant, Jordan Benway is my assistant now, and we work now with the junior high coaches. Now we all are able to coach all the athletes everywhere, so we have enough assistants to cover everything.
So instead of coaching the whole team, you coach certain events.
Yeah, certain
your specialty.
Like Benway coaches throwers. I do the hurdlers and sometimes the high jumpers. Patterson goes long jump. So basically, we got people everywhere now, which is something we haven't had in the past. We've got a good season. We're a young team. We're almost all freshmen and sophomores, which the bad thing about that is that they haven't run a meet since they were in junior high, 8th grade, because, we didn't have that season last year. But, we got a lot of things to look forward to this year. I mean, we got a 3-time state champion coming back from Lacaja. We've got some pretty good girl relays coming. The boys relays look really good right now. My hurdlers are looking really good right now. So, I mean, we feel really good about what the season holds for us. And
tell us the exciting thing that this track brought to Altus first time since the 80s.
Oh, regionals. Yeah, we're getting we were picked to get the regional track meet. When I put in for it, I wasn't thinking we'd get it this fast.
Right.
But we got it, and it's a big thing. We haven't had this since the 80s, back when, if you remember, Coach Holloway was here. We got that then, but this is a bigger deal for us because it's just strictly 10 teams coming. A lot of them are going to spend the night here. It's going to be good for Altus. The only thing is because it's such a big meet, we have to have a lot of volunteers for it, and we're really putting the call out there for anybody
who wants to. You can sell it right here.
We're trying to get anybody who wants to volunteer to work the track meet because we need adult volunteers. You can't have kids run the events because it is such a big thing, regionals.
When is it?
It's going to be Friday, May 7th.
Friday, May 7th.
And I've been lucky. I've already had some restaurants reach out about helping us in a hospitality room and things like that. And it's, like I said, though, it's going to be a big thing.
So is it Friday and Saturday? Or
it's a Friday only because with the new COVID regulations, they split the classes.
Okay.
So only Class 5A will be here.
Okay. So a lot of them will maybe come in Thursday night, stay the night.
We got 2 teams that if they get sent here, they've already said they're going to be looking for hotels.
Awesome.
So.
Well, now we're here with 3 of our Bulldog track stars. They're all 3 seniors, and we're going to start at the end, and they're going to tell us our name and what track means to them this senior year.
Hi, my name's Corey Signs, and my senior year track just means a second chance at the goals I didn't get to achieve last year, and just meeting them.
Hi, my name is Kendra Harley, and I would like to give a shout out to all of our biggest brothers alumni. And my dad is actually one of the people up there with the record holder. He's a record holder.
So Larry Hartley, your dad, he was a discus thrower, and he holds one of our records here at Altus High School.
Hi, my name is Lathan Patterson. I would like to thank the voters for providing us with a new track to run on.
So we have regionals May 7th. So there's a lot of time between now and May 7th. So what's in between?
Well, we have, luckily, we're actually going to host 2 more track meets. We got the
awesome.
Altus. We have our home meet, which is going to be Friday, April 2nd. It's the day of Easter, the first day of Easter break.
Oh, okay.
We're going to do it here. Right now, presently, there's 5 teams coming. There's like 20 meets that day, so we're just lucky to get anybody right now. And then our junior high meet's going to be Tuesday, April 6th. Right now, there's 10 teams coming to that.
Wow.
And we're starting that about 1:30 in the afternoon because it's the first day back after Easter break. And so we're gonna have 2 meets here. Lots of people coming in here. So we're pretty excited because we haven't been able to hold meets here in 3 years.
Right. It's
So
very
it's a
exciting.
good thing.
Not only the track, but I mean, we ended the school year so frustrated last year. You didn't get to have your track season. What does it mean to you and your girls and your guys, your athletes, to actually get to have track this year?
Well, I think that's the biggest thing that we're seeing. I mean, last year to watch kids, we had kids cry when they found out they weren't going to have a season. And my daughter being one, she was a senior. But the kids have come out this year, especially the seniors, the few seniors I got and juniors. They're pumped about what they're able to do. They're working a lot harder, as you can see. My hurdlers are still there at my upper level. They're out here late because they're so happy to be able to have a season to get to do something. Right. And it just means so much to do anything. And that's why what rules COVID-wise were being put in place because every track meet you go to is going to be different. They don't care what we have to follow as long as we're getting to run the meet. That's what I love about what we're getting to do.
That's awesome. So that is awesome. Well, hopefully you enjoyed behind the scenes with our track program. It's an up and coming program. It's got a lot of rich history with how good we've been in the past, and we're going to just continue that tradition. And as always, may God continue to bless Altus Public Schools.